Chain message. Send to 10 friends or else you will become an earth science teacher.
Ooh, do not want that to happen.
Nope.
Oh, we are on.
Da, 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 da. This is Channel 5 News at 6 with Ron Burgundy and Britt Towery.
Oh, in other news, Hurricane Camille has now become the storm of the century.
There have already been over 200 deaths reported in the tri-state area.
It formed in the Gulf of Mexico and is now a Category 5.
Devastating families and friends everywhere.
Where did you get a hand grenade?
I don't know.
That was easy.
How to landing in the field.
It's August 17th, 1969, and it's looking moderate, too moderate. With winds over 200 miles per hour and tides over 20 feet, Hurricane Camille smashed into the Mississippi Gulf on the 16th of August. Nearly $1 million of property damage has already been assessed. 27 missing people and a total property destruction of 68 square miles. No, Rick! No grenades! Here's back to the studio.
I got a chance to catch up with Dr. Gruffenstein from the research department at Harvard about the storm. Here's what he had to say.
Doofenstein, what kind of name is that? This is America.
That was easy.
Hello, Dr. Doofenstein.
Just call me Doof.
Okay, Doof. How's it going, Doof?
Good.
So, what are some of your hobbies, Doof?
Rugby. It's really all.
Quite an interesting person.
Thank you.
Right. Am I supposed to be asking about hurricanes?
Yes.
Oh, hurricane question. So, where are hurricanes normally formed?
They form out of warm water.
Warm water. Cool. What direction do they turn in?
They usually turn counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise. What type of weather normally comes with these hurricanes?
Torrential rain, high winds, a lot of damage.
What's up with your accent? It's weird.
What's wrong with your accent?
Staring contest, go.
So, your eyes are
I lost. I hate you, Doof. Is it true that hurricanes maintain equilibrium in the environment?
Yes, they do.
I didn't finish the question, but you answered already.
Shut up.
Alright. What is the calmest part?
The eye is the calmest part of the hurricane.
Yes. Yes, it is, Doof.
Yeah.
Nice
Thank you,
meeting
Robert.
you, Doof. Nice meeting you. Back to the studio. And now, a message from our sponsors. Dun dun dun!
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. We have a map here that shows Hurricane Camille progressing what we think is the projected path of the storm. As you can see here, when it was in the Gulf of Mexico, it was a major storm. But once it entered the middle of the United States, it transgressed into a tropical repression. Now, once it moved east, it turned into a tropical storm, because when it hits warm water, it goes up. And we now know that the Atlantic Ocean is warmer than the Pacific. Thank you, Miss Snow Valley. Next, we have the same exact thing, except it shows wind speed. Now, when it was in the Gulf Coast, it was about 165 plus, or at 200, we can say. But once it hit the Louisiana coast, or the Gulf of, yes, it was about 110 to 130 miles an hour, which is still pretty bad. But once it hit the middle of the United States, it was 39 miles an hour. Ridiculous. Once it hit into a tropical storm, again in the Atlantic Ocean, it went up to about 73 miles an hour. Next, we have, this is something new, folks. The latest invention in weather technology. Satellite images. We now know that this has helped mold weather forecasting throughout the entire U.S. This shows Hurricane Camille, in its earliest stages in the Gulf of Mexico when it had all its power. Now, this might be a little mind-boggling to all of you, but this is just, sorry, quite an advancement. Fraction. We now have some photos that our field representative, Michael Lanning, has shown to us. Right there. As you can see, rubble. Bad. Next we have more rubble. Bad. And then we have, I find this quite to be the most ironic picture that I have seen in my lifetime. It says rebuilding, but there's a pile of rubble on the bottom. And lastly, a boatyard turned into rubble. Now back to you at the desk, Ron.
Well, it is too bad out, so Lanning isn't in the field anymore. He's actually in the room to deliver an important message.
That defeats the purpose, but okay.
Oh well.
That was easy.
If you are in a hurricane warning area, please follow the hurricane emergency routes at this time, immediately.
Hey man. Grenade!
I'm gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. My motto's always been when it's right, why wait until the middle of a cold dark night? When everything's a little clearer in the light of day, and you know the night is always gonna be your